I'd like to discuss about the issue of patriotism, or I'd like to talk about the concept of patriotism. When we talk about patriotism, it simply means to me the intense feeling of love, loyalty, support for your country, for your fatherland. That mindset within you to have your country working functionally, to have your country functioning well, working effectively and efficiently, is what I refer to as patriotism. However, Africans generally, particularly Nigerians, lack what we call patriotism. So, this concept of patriotism is very, very important if we are going to have a functioning society, if we are going to have an Africa that works for all, if we are going to have an Africa that will be respected all over the world, if you are going to have a country in Nigeria that will be respected all over the world. If you listen to Asisat Oshoala after winning the game against Australia 3-2, she said something very, very crucial, very, very important as a patriotic Nigerian, without minding whoever is in power and without minding what is going on in the country, that this is the badge. I work for this badge. I fought for this badge. This is the best country in the world. That's how to sell your country to the outside world. Your internal problems are your personal problems that you must solve by yourself. No external interference. In fact, when you're calling for external powers, you're calling for outsiders to come and solve your problems, or you're writing letter to them, it shows that you lack sovereignty. In my own opinion, it shows that you're no longer a sovereign country and you want them to come and solve your problem for you. Yes, you always have leaders who are corrupt, leaders who don't even have their feelings for the citizens, who are not ready to do good for the citizens. But that doesn't mean you should call for an external power to come and solve your problem. And by the way, I feel like Africans were not even serious with their life. Like, we are not intelligent. We only claim to be intelligent. We are not. We are not intelligent. We are the opposite. Let me put it that way. We are the opposite of intelligent. Because when you call for an external interference, what do you think they will come and do? They will help you, they will build your country for you, yes, because they do not have any problems to solve, right? I laugh. It's not like that, and it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. International politics is all about the struggle for power, interest. They will only come because they have an interest in your country, because they have natural resources. They have what to gain. They have your resource. You have your resource. You have resources that they need to build their own industries, to help their own citizens, and they will come. Like, haven't we seen what they did in Libya? Don't we see how Libya was destroyed? Like, this is something we can see plainly. It happens right in front of us. It happens right next to our door. So they will come, they will extract your resources, they will exploit you the more, just like they did during the colonialism. And you called for them. You didn't just come. You asked them to come and solve your problems because you think you're not capable of solving your problems. My point here is that Africans' problems should be solved by Africans. Africans themselves should sit down, or they should sit up and think about how to solve their own problems. That's the best way to go. Many people will stage protest, which is your democratic right. But do you know many people were paid to do so? Some were paid to even destabilize your country. People that were born in your country, your own citizens, were paid to do so. So as Africans, we need to solve our problems by ourselves. We have corruption, one of the major problems that is affecting the entire African continent. It's something that concerns all of us. It's quite alarming and we need to solve it. But as I've said earlier, we need to solve it by ourselves. We don't need external interference. We don't need external interference. I repeat, we don't need external interference, or else we blame ourselves in the end. We blame ourselves in the end because Africa or Africans will be the one to feel the heat when these people destabilize your country or your continent. Africa will be great. Africa will be fine. We'll have the Africa we deserve. We'll have the continent we're all looking forward to. So please like, share, and subscribe. The best thing you can do for me is to subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. That's the best way to keep this ministry forward. That's the best way to help us. Thank you and God bless. See you next time.